Alright, hi everyone, Adrian from Audiphile Canada at the Montreal 2022 Audiofest. With me is the new PS Audio Canadian distributor. I call him Frankie Fan. He's actually Peter Pan. You know why? I just do. And this is actually the gentleman from PS Audio who flew all the way in. Boy, are your arms tired, right?
Long journey. Absolutely. Long flight.
So, actually, Paul was here yesterday.
Last night we brought in Paul. And
Paul's here for setup.
And get everything.
He blessed the setup. He tweaked everything, and it sounds great.
So it's okay, come on. So unfortunately, Paul couldn't stay for the show, and after we're done talking here, we'll go inside and shoot the speakers that they're introducing. Now, so the speakers are called the FR30s, right? So are the speakers showing for the first time publicly?
This is the first time we're showing the speakers in the whole world. So this is the world premiere of the speaker. We're real excited about it.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And I came by when they were first setting up, and even as they were, without being tweaked by Paul, the master Paul, they sounded fabulous. The speakers were like 10, 12 feet apart. The image was spectacular. Things were jumping all over the place. Bass was nice and tight. Yeah. Really, really good. And then, it's okay. And then Paul came in and did a little tweaking and magic. I came back in and said, whoa, this is really, really cool.
Yeah, it's
very good speaker.
Yeah, it's really great. We're excited. It was a long trek to get these speakers to the show, but they're well worth it. People are gonna love them.
So is anybody inside right now? If not, we can go ahead. The door is now locked.
We're locked
Travis, you can come in, maybe describe the speakers and talk about.
Travis is a pro, so he's gonna talk about everything related to the speakers.
Travis learned all this yesterday.
Yeah,
Don't believe
absolutely.
it.
Still getting used to this. We're still getting our speech down. The FR30's been 3 years in development. It's a 3-way speaker with all custom designed spiders by Chris Brunhaver. He's spent a lot of time and effort really making sure he got all the crossover points right. Did a ton of study in all of our, back in Boulder at our research and development lab, and there's a massive amount of time put into this speaker. We actually brought 2 others to the market before and decided that they weren't quite complete, and Paul was really, really committed to making sure we got this right the first time, so we took our time and got it right. And we couldn't be more excited about it. 4 passive radiators on this. 4 8-inch drivers coming on the front.
I think that's a mid-range tweeter.
Yeah, that's the mid there, and the tweeter's right below it. That's a unique positioning that Chris came up with there that really, really takes care of you in the listening position.
Actually, and if you come close later in the B shot, you can actually see it's wave guided. So it actually acts like a horn, so it projects the tweeter in the mid-range.
Thank you for pointing that out, Adrian. That's a great observation. I'm still getting used to getting this stuff. It's like he's done it before.
I just go along and BS my whole way through. By the way, these are the passive woofers.
Passive woofers on the side, 4 of them, all custom designed by Chris. And then we got the 4 drivers up here on the front, 4 8-inch drivers.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is actually a 2-piece, right?
Yes. It comes in 2 pieces. This is actually slides out of here. There's a little insert, so when it ships in 2 pieces. It's a big package. It takes a full pallet when we ship it, but it comes in some really cool, slick packaging that has a built-in dolly, so it's going to be real easy to set up and real customer friendly when they do start to ship.
And tell them about the company that did the industrial design.
Important for some of our friends up north here in Canada. The industrial design was done by a firm in Toronto, so that's exciting. We're real happy to have that going on, and a little bit of partnership there and cross-border stuff going on, but it's always good.
And even though they're actually a tall
from Ottawa.
Close enough, but from
Ottawa.
Totally different places. They're not interchangeable. I recognize that.
No, it's okay.
It's all Canadian. But what's interesting is that
you said that, not me.
I'm about as politically correct as it gets. But what's interesting is that speaker's tall, but it doesn't look monolithic because of just the shape. Look at how it floats, right? Look at that big piece of metal pedestal at the bottom, but it comes in, and so it's really nice. I like the way that it floats, very cool looking. But if you want to see how deep the speaker is from the side, you can see that's a deep mother of a speaker.
Yeah. It's a hefty speaker. I mean, it's one of the few full range speakers that go to Paul said 23 hertz.
23.
So that's pretty impressive. And when you hear the demo later, you'll definitely understand why it sounds like there's a subwoofer in the room. It's pretty great.
And if you come to the back, look, there are 2 knobs and 2 adjustments in the back. Oh, and there's an actual tweeter. I didn't know there's
Yeah,
a tweeter.
it's a
in
rear
the back.
firing tweeter,
Look
and
at
that is one of the adjustments, adjust the rear firing tweeter. The other adjustment is a base adjustment for how close the unit sits to a wall.
Yeah.
If it's sitting real close to a wall and you're getting a lot of feedback and a lot of activity from the wall, you can turn it down a little bit. If you pull it out away from the wall, you can turn it back up and down a little bit.
But yeah, seriously, these speakers produce some serious bass. I was listening this morning, actually yesterday. No, it was yesterday
Yep.
when Paul was finished. Wow, some seriously good bass.
It's a big, full, clean sound.
And this is a
It's real
huge
nice.
room. You can't tell, but this is a really big room.
It's one of the bigger rooms in the show. Yeah. And it fills the room. It's great.
These are passive radiators.
Yeah.
Speakers at the back.
And then you should actually talk about the electronics.
I'm going to pull up the
Sure.
I'm going to pull up the webpage right now and just
Okay, so what are we using here?
I got totally.
So we're using two power plant 15s, and that's powering everything in the system here. And we're going to two BHK 300 mono amps, and in the middle is obviously it's all PS Audio,
The BHK preamp.
BHK
right?
preamp at the bottom,
And that's the DS DAC.
direct stream DAC, and that one's the SACD transport.
Very cool. And you just brought it in different colors so you can show that it's
Correct.
black and silver.
And we got some other gear on the side here.
Where
but-
you talk about your stands? These are special
Done.
salamander stands.
Here we have a Quadraspire SVT rack in bamboo with a silver post. And on the side holding it, power generators and the amplifiers is a Quadraspire SVTL shelf, a little bigger than the SVT, both are vented, again in bamboo with silver posts.
And they're made in England.
Made in UK, yes. We also have a smaller rack here, which is the Quadraspire Q4 Evo with 19 millimeter posts in black bamboo. And that's what we have in
I
the
hope
room
it
for
catches. This room
Quadraspire.
is a bit dark. Yeah.
Also, we're using for cables,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
using the Kimber cable, Carbon XL for speaker cables from the monoblocks to the FR30s. And we're using Kimber power cords from the wall into the P15 power generators and the Kimber power cables from from all the other units out of the P15, and also Kimber carbon interconnects between the equipment below. Peter also has some PS Audio Stellar, and I'll let him explain what he has here.
We have the Stella Strata in black here. It's an integrated amp. It's a really nice unit. I mean, 125 watts per channel. Great little piece right here. And then on top here, we have the, oh, this got mixed up, my bad. This is the gain cell DAC, but this is the Stellar Strata right here.
So that's the integrated amp with
Integrated
the DAC,
amp, yeah.
with the streamer. You just basically hook up speakers. So in other words, if all of this broke down tonight, which it
Still
will,
use this.
we will put this. Look at Travis going, what? What do you say? Well, we can literally take this and put it over the speakers, then hook them up, and they work.
Yeah.
So very cool. And then what's this?
At the bottom here, we have the Stellar S300 amplifier.
That's the power amp. Yeah.
Great, this is the power amplifier. At the bottom, we have the Power Plant 3, so it's the baby brother of the P15s, P12s, and P20s. So this is the entry level into power PS Audio power generators, and this is all made in the United States.
Is this your house, Travis? This is your house?
Yeah.
Look at this. See, this is why PS Audio pays their people well. See, this is Travis's house.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, show them the discs.
Yeah.
Show them the discs.
PS Audio. Well, Travis, maybe you should talk about this.
Yeah, PS Audio, we got into recording. So Paul was a little bit frustrated with the quality of the recordings we were finding in the industry lately. And really the best way to fix it was to do it himself. So we started up Octave Studios. We put out a whole series of CDs in the last year. We got, geez, we're probably going on 15 or 20 CDs available now.
titles.
Yeah, there's a lot, and there's more to come. They get more and more dialed in.
I'll be found at Audio Excellence, right?
Yes. See how he. So okay. A lesson for those of you who want to learn how to sell. This is how you do. It's called the assumptive close. How do I know this? Because I've done this. Would you like it in black or silver? See, don't say, do you like this? Would you like it in black or silver? Would that be credit card or cash?
Yeah.
That's the assumptive close.
Absolutely.
And you can see it at Audio Excellence.
Yes.
That's the assumptive close. Well, you notice how he didn't have enough balls, so he went with the. He should have said, and you can see these speakers at Audio Excellence.
Oh, that's coming later. These ones, there's only 6 in the world available right now. So
Only 6?
Only 6 in the world.
Wow.
So we could barely get them for the show, but definitely when they're commercially available, they will be at Audio Excellence.
You know what's really cool is that they actually are doing the debut here. That's
absolutely
really
world premiere.
Yeah, world premiere of
Yeah.
the speaker
Because
here.
as it 4 weeks from now is Exponent.
Yep.
So Exponent doesn't even get the debut.
No,
We're not even going to Expo.
Yeah.
There we go.
Canadian design, Canadian debut.
Yeah.
A welcome call for Frankie Fan, Peter Pan.
Absolutely. Thanks.
All right, see you next time. Bye bye.